Hey everyone, welcome to May's Lug Life. I'm May, and look what's here. It is the box. It's the mystery box that we've been waiting for months, and it's finally here. It finally arrived at my door yesterday. I would have filmed this yesterday, but I didn't get it until a little bit later in the day, and it was really cloudy here. There was basically no light, so there would have been no way for you guys to actually see any of the colors or really much of anything because it was just so dark. And then secondly, I actually had made myself a really not a really ambitious list, but a pretty ambitious list of things to do, things that have sort of been, gnawing away at me for a while, things I've been procrastinating on and whatever. So I made this to-do list for myself that I thought if I can get through this list, my reward will be opening the box. I didn't quite finish it. There are a couple of things I really wanted to get done that just couldn't happen for various reasons. Things have come up and plans have changed, and so I couldn't check them off. But I did add a few things to the list that weren't on there to make up for it. So not quite finished the list, came really close, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to open it because I don't know what the sun's going to be like in the next little while. It's supposed to be pretty cloudy. So the sun's kind of up right now. So I thought, you know what, just do it. So here it is. So let's take a look at the box. So first of all, the box looks exactly like you see it on their website. The colors are pretty true. And it's pretty big. So this is like an average pair of scissors. And yeah, so it's like, what, 2.5 bit scissors long or wide. It's pretty cool. So it is back to their most, that sort of standard box. So let's just take a look. So I think we've seen the front. So there's the side. So I can get that in there. A Lug Nut Life for me, a little Statue of Liberty, and the whale. I don't know, can you see that statue there? And then I guess just trees and mountains, a little bit of a lake, and then let's see here, do what you lug, which I can't technically am at the moment. And let's just see the back of it, the very, very bottom. It's very cute. So Lug Life box with a little narwhal and ocean. So I love it. I love the box. I think it's a great box. So much so that I actually, if anyone has watched my videos at all, I like to save all of my lug boxes, at least the really nice, pretty ones. And traditionally, I used to peel the tape off. I tried to peel the tape off of this one so I could keep it, but this is what happened to it. I don't know if you can see. So unfortunately, it ripped the box. So I wasn't able to peel anymore. I started trying this side, and it just peeled all the stuff sort of all along here. So I give up. So I'm just going to slice into it. It'll probably preserve the box a little better. But unfortunately, it will still be covered with tape. But anyway, so without further ado, let's slice this open. Hopefully these scissors are sharp enough and won't kill the box. I couldn't find my X-Acto knife for some reason today. I don't know where it went. And this was sort of the next best thing. So I'm hoping this doesn't kill the box. But we'll still also cut the tape well enough. Oh, actually, there's tape here too. We got to slice down here. Anyway, so yeah, I have been very, very good. I have avoided social media. I have, avoided a lot of stuff, trying to not see what's in this box. So I don't know if you guys are aware, if you guys have all been watching the videos and the reveals and all that, but so you guys probably aren't going to be as excited or as surprised as I'm about to be if you guys actually have been watching other people's videos, because like I said, I'm a little bit late to it because I wanted to really make sure I deserved getting this box, because it's rare that I have a really good motivator to get me to do things I don't want to do. So I took advantage of the fact that there was an amazing box possibly waiting for me to open. So this pair of scissors is not as sharp as I had hoped. So there we go. I think we're in. All right, let's go. Let's see here. It's just going to open. It's going to open. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay. So tissue. The tissue is back. I don't know how to do this. Can I? I have to turn this around, I think, because, let's see here. I'm trying to do it so that you guys can still see. I don't know. How do I do this? Okay, I guess it's just going to do that. So it's going to be a little bit shadow, unfortunately. So hopefully you guys can see enough still. Okay. All right, so they did not splurge on like custom lug paper. Totally fine. This is just, you know, fun festive paper. So now I usually like to put my hand inside under the tissue just to sort of feel and see if I can feel what stuff is. Gives me a little bit more of that suspense, and it sort of prolongs the excitement of getting the box. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So I'm just gonna, looks like a story. Okay, so there we go. So this is actually just a little story of Lug. It's actually pretty cute. Okay, so I'm gonna take my glasses off here and see if I can, well, hang on. Can I see this without taking my glasses off? Okay. All right. So I'm not sure if I can see this very well. So if I make a mistake, I apologize. So this Lug adventure is all because of you. Since day one, way back in 2005, Lug has been on the biggest adventure, and it's all been possible because of you. You're the reason we took our first trip from Dallas to Toronto, and every trip since. So, just like we pack our bags, we packed this box full of favorites, including our iconic Puddle Jumper, which I knew was going to be in there. There was no way it wasn't going to be in there. And a few favorites that started it all, which you can spot, in the photo with Amy. Only this version has special, new, and fresh twist. We hope that inside inspires your next big adventure and reminds you that we've been a big part of yours. That you've been a big part of ours. And it says, oh, no, I don't want to know. Okay, I don't want to know. It says inside, and I haven't looked at it yet, so I'm not even going to read that. Why did they do that? Oh, my God. Okay, I'm so glad I caught that that's what it said. Okay, so we know there's a Puddle Jumper. I always knew there's a Puddle Jumper. So, okay, I think these are coupons. So let me just take a peek. Yes, they are. Okay, so there we go. So it looks exactly like the box. So it's sort of the Eastern Seaboard. So I think it's the exact box. So that's the back half of it. So what you saw on the box there is exactly what you see there. I'm just gonna read the coupons. Oh my God, it's so cute. I don't know how to show you this without showing you the codes, but it looks like little boarding passes. So the first boarding pass, it's YYZ, which is Toronto, to MCO, which I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look up what that code is, what city that is. But it's a $50 off when I spend $100 or more, and I'm assuming it's the website. It doesn't actually specifically say here, I think, at the moment, but I'm assuming that's what it means. And it expires at the end of August. What? Wait a minute. Okay, this is really bad. You know what? These dates are wrong. So I'm just looking, and it says offer expires August the 31st, 2021. So is this box supposed to come out then? So this box basically expired exactly last year ago. So I'm gonna have to go online and see what they've done for that. And the other one is DFW to, so I guess Dallas, DFW to YYZ, which is again Toronto, and then it's $25 off when you spend $75, same expiration date. And then there's one more, AUS to YYZ, and I think that's Australia. I don't know, or maybe it's Austin. No, it's Austin. That makes more sense because that's what's on the map, and it's free shipping. So for anything, it's free shipping. But this coupon expires March 31st, 2022. So gotta find out when these are expiring, but that's kind of fun. Okay, so I am gonna just put my hand in once again, see if I can feel. I guess we know that there's a Puddle Jumper in here, right? Okay, so I actually feel like, okay, I think there's a Tango. This feels like there's a new Tango in here, because we know that was one of the things that brought them, sort of success, is all their travel stuff. And I know they haven't had Tango in a really long time, so I'm willing to bet there's a Tango in here. And if that's the case, I'm so glad I didn't buy a Tango at the warehouse sale. It is a Tango. It is. Okay, so it's a Tango in the rainbow black. So this is the first thing I've seen in the rainbow black. I did not ever expect to see this. It's actually pretty cool. And it has, okay, so, hope you can see that. It's got the little cursive logo. So the little flap and that interior that is very, very, like, Not sure what they were thinking, but it's still nice. I mean, I actually like that interior. It's not like I don't like it, but this is really pretty, and I kind of like that I can sort of, I don't know, use it. It's like a unisex thing almost. It's just got a little bit of color, so it just adds a little bit of fun. This has a little strap, and it's an elastic strap. So, oh, wait a minute. I think we saw this in a video recently. This product, which I thought was a Zeppelin, was in one of the bags that just came out recently. So that was the Tango. So what we saw in that bag was the Tango, and I can't remember which video it was now, but it was like in a camo taupe. I don't remember exactly what the bag was, but I remember thinking, oh, it's a Zeppelin in a camo taupe, and I didn't remember that it had this elastic, and I guess it didn't because it was the Tango. So that was the sneak peek that we got. And okay, so there's that stuff there. And okay, so it looks like a Tango. I don't think she's changed it in any way. This is kind of rubbery on the inside. And there's the elastic for your pen or whatever it is on the inside for your boarding pass. Little spots for your passports. I guess little zipper for currency and other little documents that you need to keep. Did I open that or close that? There we go. And then a few little slots for cards with a little snap to make sure that they stay safe. Oh, hang on. There's a little card. What does it say? Make each day your masterpiece. Very, very nice. And that's in the Whimsy Copper. So yeah, so I have a travel wallet now. Now, I don't travel, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I really don't know when I'll be traveling again, certainly not by plane. And these days, anybody who I know travels, they don't actually have boarding passes. They just scan their thing at the counter and then off they go. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this. I may give this away to a friend who, you know, does more traveling than me. But I do like it. I think it's really pretty. I'm really glad I'm also seeing this print in real life, like up close and personal, and I like it better than I thought I would. So yeah, I do prefer the look of it now that I see it more than I thought I would. So that's a really good thing. So I got to learn that this is actually a much prettier pattern or whatever color than I thought it was going to be. I really thought this was going to be a lot brighter or somehow, but it actually just adds a good pop. And it's yeah, I like it. I really quite like it. Huh, okay, so there we go. So the Tango, so that is one of the new things. I guess they must be releasing a whole line of them. I really now want to know what the print was. So let's take a look and see if there's anything else I can feel. Okay, so there's another bag on top here, and I'm assuming the Puddle Jumper's on the bottom. Okay, hang on, okay, I can feel this. This I know is going to be a luggage strap. For sure, I know 100% luggage strap. And it is in the black love multi, black love, it's the stripes, it's the black love stripes. I kind of don't want to take it out of the bag. Is there a way I can safely take this out? Because again, I feel like I want to sort of give this as a gift to someone, and then maybe taking it out of the bag would ruin the bag. Oh well, okay, here we go. Taking it out. I don't know why it didn't come in better packaging. Anyway, so there it is, and it's the, yeah, so it's that black stripe, which, the love stripe. So it's actually very, very neutral, and so far we have a very neutral set, and very gender neutral, so far so good. I definitely think that's going to be something that, again, either I give away as a gift and I can very easily find a home for it, or yeah, I probably can use it myself. Again, I'm not traveling anywhere. So, I mean, I knew that. I knew going into it that there were going to be certain things that were always going to be for travel. And because I don't travel much, I had a feeling there were a lot of things that I was probably not going to need. So I did take a bit of a gamble, and so far I was right. So far, 2 travel items. Well, this I think started out everything. I think that was their very, very, very first product they ever sold. Okay, so, okay, so let's see. Is there anything small? Okay. There's another small item here. Okay, it feels like there's a clear view window on the one side and it's kind of puffy on the other with a zipper maybe on the top. I'm thinking this is going to be the Metro XL. Okay, you ready? It is! It's the Metro XL, and it's in sunset orange. They actually called it orange this time. They didn't call it coral. So, and I've been waiting for this, for the extra large Metros, and it's got that wave sort of like scales, waves sort of quilting, and I think that's probably coming. Oh, I think there's I know that during the Customer Appreciation Week, was it last year? My gosh, it was last year, I think, when Amy was trying to show us I think it looked like either a hopper or a hatchback. No, I think it was a hopper, and she had like this sort of scaly thing on a bag that looked like it was supposed to be like a mermaid. So I'm wondering if the mermaid quilting is coming out. And this is kind of interesting. So there's like big waves, small wave, big wave, small wave, big wave. Anyways, it is definitely a Metro. And look at the inside, it's so cute. So that's the so it actually says Metro XL. So that's the Brights Floral on the inside. And it's funny, this actually says Sunset Orange. Is it? I wonder if it's different from the coral that they've got out now. But it's kind of a different shape. It's not like a perfect rectangle like the Metros are. It's a little bit of an oblong sort of shape. It's a little bit wider at the bottom. But there's a little loop right there, so I guess you can use that to clip onto something else. It has a little pull, which also has another little bit of a loop right there. Gunmetal, so a lobster claw and a key ring with another little guy at the side, so I guess you can switch this from one side to the other. But it's cute! It is very, very cute. I really like it. I would have loved it in color, but you know what? This is very cute. I just don't have anything that really matches orange. So, yeah, I'm a little like, I wonder if I can trade that with someone. Okay, so far, let's see, we've got 3 full-size items, or like 3 things that they actually sell. Okay, I've got 2 other little things here in my hands. One of them feels like, I'm wondering, I think this might be a charm. This feels like a charm, and I wonder what the shape is. I don't know what this shape is, but it's a charm. It's a heart charm. There we go. So heart charm in the gunmetal. So it doesn't have, it's not the sparkle, it's the gunmetal. Definitely won't be using this one. So I'll have to find a home for that one. Hopefully someone will want that who loves, you know, heart charms. Okay, there's another small little item here. And I'm thinking these are luggage tags, because it feels like there's 2 things with some elastics on the top. Yeah, these are luggage tags. Okay, here we go. Okay, whoops. All right, so these are the black Love Stripe luggage tags, and it's pretty much the same thing that just came out recently. So it's got that basket weave quilting, but it is the black stripes instead. So, and they match exactly. So that's kind of nice that they're not sort of all wonky. The back is wonky. But anyway, so there we go. And it actually does come with the card. And I wonder how hard it is to get that out. Not that hard, but it's not easy. So that's good too. So you can just fill that information out and slide that in. Nice. All right. So we have a matching set here. I can definitely give these away as a little set to someone. So yeah, so that makes a really, really cute set. Again, because I'm not traveling anywhere, it's going to be a lot harder for me to really find a use for those. But I do have a guy who does travel, so maybe he'll want some of those. So we'll see. Okay, so there's 2 large items I think left. There's the Puddle Jumper, and then there's another item that I have no idea what it is. So I'm just trying to see if I can feel. It's a smaller bag. It's a purse, and it has a water bottle pocket on the side, and it's got quilting, different kind of quilting on it. Okay, I think I'm gonna open that first. So it feels like it could be like a samba, maybe? Okay, let's just go for it. Okay, it's a flutter, and it is a really old color. You know what? It's one of their like original colors. It's like a tealy sort of blue color, and the coolest thing is it looks like a really retro bag. It looks like a total retro bag, but I don't know if you can see the quilting. It's kind of got a flower on it, so there's that little floral thing. And check it out. Do you remember this thing that we were wondering about? Remember that little logo, that Color Joy? Look, that is the same quilting as that logo. So you got the little flower, the 6-petaled flower. There's your 6-petal flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this little doodad on the logo here, the Color Joy logo, matches this. So I like the color. I don't really like the bag. I am not a small purse person, not even a purse person, and this is not a style that I actually generally find myself, being attracted to. So this will definitely be a gift for somebody else. Cell phone pocket. So it's a pretty decent size one. It's not a big one. It's not one of their larger ones. Okay, so this is the ocean blue, isn't it? It is ocean blue, I think. Yes, it is. Ocean blue, which is a color I like, by the way. So there's a possibility I'll actually use this because I do like the color. Okay, so that front pocket here has 2 pen slots and 1 soft line pocket there. This other pocket is, has a lot of foam. No organization that I can see. I guess this was just to keep it sort of from crushing. Okay, and then the back has 1 zipper pocket with no organization. But I do like this color a lot. I just don't like this bag. It's just, and the straps are not detachable. But they have included a D-ring in case you want to hang stuff off of it, since it's not a detachable thing. And if you want to be able to hang stuff, you have nowhere to hang it. But they did offer you a little D-ring for you to hang whatever you want, which is a very sweet sort of thought. I kind of like that because they definitely have made us, want to actually, hang stuff on our bags. So inside here is a privacy zip pocket. That's actually a really nice big pocket. And then 2 slip cargo pockets just there. And is there a key bungee? There is a key bungee right there on the side. So yeah, no, it's a nice bag. It is a really nice bag. I'm hoping that I can find a really good home for it. I really like it a lot in the color. Like, I love the color. It's got some good features. It's just not a bag I'm ever use because for me it's too small. It doesn't sort of do anything for what I already have. This doesn't really enhance my collection of bags. So I'm hoping, I have a friend another lug nut friend who actually likes the style. It seems to be that's the bag she kind of likes to carry, like this sort of shape. And she does like blues. So I'm going to see if she wants it. Hopefully she will. So yeah, so there we go. I do like it. I love that there's a water bottle thing with magnets on the side. It's just not, unfortunately, something for me. So far there's not a whole lot of stuff I think are going to be things I keep. Okay, so let's go to the very bottom. This is the Puddle Jumper. And it's in the same print. It's in the black rainbow. So, is that it? Yes, there is. Okay, so let's take a look at it. So this is the new one, I'm assuming. Yes, this is the Puddle Jumper LE, the limited edition. So it's the same one that just came out recently, but in a different print and a different color. So, let's see here. Okay, hang on. All right. Wow, it's very different. When you see that stitching, so look sort of tightly together, it's actually kind of an interesting thing to see. So, okay, let me just show you the difference. Okay, so this is the larger one. Hope you can see that. Maybe you can't because I think the sun's starting to come down here. There. So there we go. So this has a slightly different quilting than this, but this is a really nice like travel set. If you are traveling and this is the set you want to take, like if you're taking this is as a personal whatever carry-on, and then this is your boarding pass. What a cool set that is. So okay, so then let's take a peek. So okay, so there's a 1.5 inch crossbody strap, removable crossbody strap. This is the tote strap that is not removable, but it does have rubber on the one side, so that's really nice. Let's go on the outside, I guess, first. There's the charm bar, and I think, hang on. No, that is, you know what? Okay, I really can't see. I'm sort of taking my glasses on and off and on and off here. So it looks like it's kind of got that leather look, but it's not. It's rubbery. So it's a real rubbery kind of feel. It's not vegan leather. It's very, very grippy. So it's more rubber and plastic than it is leather. So all those ones that to me I've always thought, hey, they look like leather, they look like rubber as opposed to leather, I was right. So they actually really are quite rubbery. And in some ways, I guess that allows for that charm to stay on there a little better because it gives you that little bit of a grip. Okay, so cell phone pocket, and they've made it blue, so that's kind of fun. Your just giant slip pocket there for your reading material with a magnetic close. The two little pockets at the top. So the the print on the one side, the dark on the other. And then the little magnetic flap at the front. Very cute. There we go. And then the big pocket at the bottom. And let's just see. Oh, hang on. This doesn't open all the way down. That's interesting. So I guess you can't open it all the way down. That was the one thing I did like about the Puddle Jumper front pocket, is it came all, like the zipper came all the way down, and it had like a little drawbridge, so you can actually, so that kept the stuff in, but you could really open it wide. So there is a soft line pocket there, and it looks like, yeah, brush, little either 2 pen holders or 2 brush holders down there. I really hope you can see this. It's getting so dark here. Actually, is it better if I just take the box away? Because it's getting really dark, and I don't know if you can see. Okay, I really hope I don't bump anything. Sorry about this if I do. Okay, hang on. Ugh, I'm running out of space here. Okay. Sorry, I did hit the camera. Sorry about that. Okay, so, sorry about that. Okay, can you still see? All right, so you probably got a flash of my knees or my shoes. Okay, where am I? Here. Okay, so, yeah, so there are little pen holders down there, or brush holders, only 2. So that's that bottom zipper. The zippers are still really nice, by the way. Thank God Lug still has really, really good zippers, because that's the one thing that it's just, it's a game changer for me with Lug, is how good their zippers are. So a little pocket back here for, I don't know, just a few little smaller items that you want to keep close to the top. Little strap, and then a shoe compartment down here, which is very, very good and very handy. And then plastic bottom, covered bottom with the tiny little feet. So these aren't big feet, these are small feet. It doesn't go all the way to the end though, which is kind of unfortunate. That should have gone all the way to the sides. And then let's go inside here. All right. So, actually, this is a really nice bag. Puddle Jumpers really are quite good. So there's your privacy zip pocket back there. And then, little D-ring here at the top. So you can hang a couple of things you really don't want to get lost inside the bag, like your keys. They don't just disappear into the abyss. And then a really large cargo pocket. Goes all the way down to the very, very bottom of the bag. It's not soft line, though. It's just a regular pocket. And I think that's it. I think those are all the features. So it really is the same as the other Puddle Jumper. It just happens to be the a different print that they, or rather a different color, I guess in this case, that they haven't offered yet. So there we go. That is everything. So I knew a Puddle Jumper was coming. There was no way they weren't going to have a Puddle Jumper. And I was betting on luggage straps as well. So I knew that going into it. So there's the luggage strap. The little key tags, sorry, the key tags, the luggage tags make sense. I believe that was one of their first items as well. So that completely makes sense. Where am I? Where's the other one? Ah, there it is. The Tango, again, they've had this for a very long time. It's one of their probably more popular items because it's a really hard thing to find. Like really good travel wallets. So a travel wallet with the rainbow black that matches the Puddle Jumper. And then the fun little throw-in of the heart charm. And that's where that goes. The Metro XL in the orange sunset, I believe. Sunset orange? Sunset orange, I think that's what it's called. Sunset orange. So there we go. And that actually looks pretty good. Those two look pretty good together. And then the brand new bag. So this is the Flutter. It's not brand new, is it? No, Flutter SE, sorry. We've had Flutters before, so they've just brought back an older style. So I guess this was obviously one of their first, like, purses when they ventured out into making actual purses. So, let's see here. Can we see it all? There we go. And, of course, the coupons, which I don't know how I'm going to use those because I'd have to see when they expire. So $25 off, $50 off, and then free shipping. The free shipping one I think is going to be the one I'm really going to probably use more. And that's it, in a really cool box. which I'm not going to go get, because if I get that, I'm going to knock everything over all over again. But anyway, so there we go. That is the box. Now, for me, I'm going to be honest. Now, I actually knew from the get-go, like I said, I knew there was going to be a puddle jumper. I knew there was going to be like luggage tags and straps. So I knew that this was going to be stuff potentially that I was probably not going to be using a lot of, because I don't really do a lot of traveling. I certainly haven't done any traveling in I don't even know how long. Like this is even before the pandemic, beginning of the pandemic, when, you know, everyone was still traveling. I hadn't traveled in ages. So, you know, to have true travel stuff for me, wasn't really something I was looking for. But I really wanted this box because I was hoping that there at least would still have some other really cool things in it that I could use. And unfortunately, I'm not gonna lie, there really isn't anything. So this is the sad thing about this box, is there's very little here that I'm actually going to keep, believe it or not, if any. I don't really like charms, so that charm little guy is definitely going somewhere else. The puddle jumper, as cool as it is, I don't actually really need it. And I like the print, I like the color. It is kind of a neutral, but it's not a total neutral. So I don't quite know what I'm going to do with that. And also I have bumpers, so they're very similar in shape and size. I have a black bumper. And I've got a couple other bags that I sort of picked up at the warehouse sale that sort of do the job of this. So to have a puddle jumper is not necessarily something that is needed in my collection. So if I can find a home, like a good home for this bag for someone who wants it more, I probably will be more happy to give it to that person. Like I said, this, as cool as it is, as fun as that is, it's, I don't think I'm going to be using it because, again, don't travel. And the few times that I do travel, I will be traveling probably not on a plane, so I won't need a big travel wallet like this. And if I do go anywhere, I probably won't go anywhere where I really need like a giant boarding pass and multiple kinds of currency. So having a wallet that large is not really quite what I need. Luggage strap I might use. The luggage tags I might use, but believe it or not, I have a gazillion luggage tags that I bought, again, way before the pandemic and during the pandemic, because they were really cheap. I found some really good deals on some luggage tags that unfortunately were not lug, but I still like them a lot, and I have them on all the bags that I do have. And I'm not a massive fan of the flutter style purse. It just doesn't really quite work with the way I carry things. So I think I know who I'm going to give that to. The luggage tags and the strap, I think I might know who I'm going to give that to as well. The bigger pieces, like the travel wallet, I really don't know. The puddle jumper, not sure. I do like this, but I don't love it enough to keep it. I can very easily, you know, find someone who likes it more. I do like it though, so I might keep it, but I have a feeling they're going to bring out more of these in other colors that I'm going to want more. I'm going to like more, so we'll see. So I might keep this one. Actually, this, of all the things, I think these two are probably the things I'm going to keep for myself and the box. Can you believe that? That after all this, and it was a fairly expensive box, it was $199 Canadian, plus tax. It's a box I'm probably not going to keep. So I'm going to have to, I think I'm actually going to sell some of this stuff. There are a few things I'm going to give as gifts, but I'm going to try to sell it because I really did spend a lot of money on it. So I don't think this is going to be like, I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to give that away as a gift. Because that's, I think, what was it, a $200 bag or something like that? So I'm going to have to do the math on this. I actually have no idea how much all this is worth. I just don't remember how much the puddle jumper was, but I remember it was very expensive. This thing, I mean, you know, they were what, $14, whoops, on the website for the small one. So I got to assume this is going to be $25. The straps are what? I don't remember. And by the way, the straps, I got a ton of them from the warehouse sale that don't look much different than that, and they were like $1. So I'm a little less excited about that as well. So luggage tags I think were $17 on Lug Live. The flutters probably $90. I'm thinking with the new pricing. I have no idea how much these are anymore. So I think the value of this whole thing probably was around what, $325 kind of thing, and not including the coupons. So, and I paid $199. yeah, you know what? It's a good value. It's a good value. They actually offer a really good value here if you actually like the stuff that's here, and if you like the colors and you like the prints. So I knew going into it that this was a bit of a gamble, that I may or may not love the color or whatever it is. But anyway, so if you haven't already guessed, I got the solids. I got the color box. I didn't get the print box. I got the color box. Now here's the funny thing is, I really wanted to get the print, like really wanted to get the print, but for some reason, every time I closed my eyes, like when I was trying to decide whether I should get the print or the color, I closed my eyes, I could see the word color. When I was just sort of, making a choice on the website, for some reason, my eye just kept going to the word color. And then I actually said, okay, you know what? I'm just going to do something sort of more democratic, or not democratic, just more like I'm really going to use fate here. So I actually wrote the word color, and then I wrote the word print on 2 separate pieces of paper. I fold them up and put them in a hat and tossed them around and chose one, and it came out colored. I was like, okay, best 2 out of 3. So the next time I pulled out one of the little pieces of paper, it said color again. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm getting color, even though there's another whole part of me that just kept saying, like, I was like disappointed every single time I saw the word color. Every time I was like pushed to go and get the color, I was like, but I really want the print. So now I'm wondering if, had I gotten the print, maybe I'd be more excited. So now I get to go online and find out who bought the print box and see what was in the print box. And if the print box had something amazing, like some print that I was like, dying for, I think I'm going to possibly kind of cry a little bit. Maybe throw some things around. But I'm hoping maybe if that's the case, maybe I'll be able to do a swap with someone who didn't like the print, who would have preferred a color. So I'm virtually positive that there are a lot of people who want the color or the solids because, I know a lot of people don't like prints, and I know this was the box that sold out the fastest. So the color box sold out definitely by the end of the day, and I think the print box sold out sort of like late by the sort of late night of the day they released it. So there's got to be someone out there who's going to want this. This is a very popular color, I know that for sure. I like it. It's just not me, and because I already have a black bumper, and I might even have another one coming. A friend of mine is getting rid of hers, and I said, hey, if you're getting rid of it, I want it. So there's really no point in me having 2 black bumpers and a black puddle jumper, because the bumper actually works better for me. And I just don't really like anybody enough out of my friends to be able to say, here, I'm going to give you that as a set. That's a lot of money, and that's a really valuable thing. I just don't have anybody in my life that I'm willing to give that much of a gift to. So at least not yet. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, so there we go. That is the box. What do you think? Did you like it? Would you have got it? Like those of you who did get it, were you happy with your box? Were you really thrilled with what you got? Which one did you get? Did you get color? Did you get the print? And if you got the color, did you get different colors? Like I'm assuming like these were all the same. Like I'm assuming like the solid was the same solid. Like I wasn't like I got the orange and someone else got purple. So let me know if these colors were the same. I think they were, because these are definitely the original like Lug colors. Like I do remember seeing these when I first saw Lug years and years ago. These are definitely sort of original Lug colors. So I can totally see that that's something that they had, that they're gonna put in every single bag, or every single box. But also, yeah, like, I don't know. Do you think this was a worthwhile box? If those of you who didn't buy one, are you relieved? Are you happy that you didn't get it, or are you sad that you didn't get it? So let me know. I'm curious to see what you think. So that was the box. I'm happy I got it because I got to see what they did. And you know what? Way to go, Lug. You really, really got it. There were no fillers. Like there was no junk at all. There was no freebie stuff. Which is amazing. Not that I didn't like the freebie things, and by that I mean, they used to have, okay, I'm going to say this, I don't mean it by freebie, but like I mean like things that they weren't selling, things that they bought specifically for the box that were exclusive to the box, but were never things that they could ever actually sell. So like pens, notebooks, beach ball, what else? Cookie cutters, stickers. Did I see pins? Did I say pins yet? Like buttons. So things that are cool. I'm not saying that they're not cool, and I'm not saying that I didn't like those things. I did like them. But they weren't things that Lug actually officially carries. There isn't one thing here that Lug doesn't sell. So all of it has a monetary value. Like I could easily put a number on each item. And they're legit Lug products. They're full-size Lug products. They're things that you could purchase and get and say it's a legitimately Lug product. So that's amazing. They did everything here. So there was a really excellent large item, and it's a classic. I think we're about to get visited by my cat. So if you see that, don't freak out. So here we go. Hello. Hi Sumo, how's it going? Anyway, so yeah, huge item. So this is like probably the biggest item I think Lug has ever put in one of their boxes. And a purse, like a full-size purse, which again, that's huge. So in the past, those two right there would have been enough. Then they've got like a really good large wallet, another small accessory, and then another small accessory, and another small accessory. And so the only real sort of like tiny little whatever throw in was this, but it makes sense. It's a great way to sort of, it's a neutral thing. It's not too sparkly. It actually looks really, really good, and it goes with the bag they included. So this was, I have to say, they hit this out of the park. As far as the quality of the products, the type of products, the way it all works together. Like these all work really well together. Like that's a set there, so that goes on the outside of your luggage, like this little set here. So that looks really, really good together. So that's on the outside of your bag. This is going to be carried on the inside, but that works. It's a good neutral. These two are beautiful together. What great travel companions those are. You got that on your outside there. Great. You can definitely use this because that looks amazing. And then if you actually were to carry this as your purse, this kind of exists in some of that blue. So there's a little bit of that blue in the stitching there. Like those go really well together. So that's the one good thing about this particular print. I'm just realizing that it kind of goes with everything because you've got like yellow and orange and blue and greens and purples. So this can go with anything. So yeah, they did a great job. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this box. This, my cat's throwing up. Oh my goodness. So if you heard that, that's just my cat throwing up. He just coughed up a cat, like a hairball. There he goes. So if you can hear that, I'm so sorry. Anyway, so there we go. So like I said, great box, really well curated. They did not miss anything at all on this one. They got everything exactly right. This is the way Lug boxes are supposed to be. So clearly a travel theme. They definitely took us through Lug history. The colors were really good. They worked together. The products work together as a team. You can really tell there's a theme going here. And they're great products. It just happens to unfortunately be products I don't want or need at this particular point in my life. So it's a little unfortunate, but that's unfortunately just the way life works, right? So anyways, I really hope you could see this video because the lighting is so bad now. So I really, really hope that you can. I don't know if, okay, probably I could have actually turned that up even a little bit more for you to see. So, oh, hang on, there we go, right? Because there's not much light. There's so little light here now. I don't know why, but it's just been so dark these days. So anyway, so there we go. So that's the box. Tell me what you think. And yeah, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen with all of this. I'm not sure what the fate of each item is going to be at the moment, but this is probably the only box where I might not keep anything, which is really weird and kind of sad. I'm a little disappointed in that I don't really need or want anything that's here, but I'm not disappointed in the box. The box in itself was not a disappointment. It was a great box. Actually, now I'm going to look at what it says here. So coupons, gunmetal, yep, Metro, yep. Okay, so I got everything. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 full-size items. I'm not going to include the charm, and the boarding pass coupons are amazing. So yeah, well done, Lug. You did it. You hit this one out of the park. This was great. If these were things that I needed, or you know what, if I was a brand new lug nut, and I had never had any of these items before, I would be over the moon. I would be over the moon. These are all great, great items. This really gives you an excellent sampling of what Lug is all about. And that is probably the best part of this, is that it really shows you the best parts of Lug. The only thing I think they would have really hit out of the park for reals is if they included like a mini trolley. If they put a mini trolley in here, to me, that would have been like perfect Lug. It would have been like, or some kind of like one of those like, you know, cosmetic boxes. So if they had a big bag, a wallet, a smaller little accessory pouch thing, the luggage tag, the luggage strap, a purse, and like a toiletry bag, then I would have been like, okay, you know what, Lug? You win. You made up for all the weird boxes you've had in the past. And this was the winner of all of them. And I loved some of their boxes and of their past boxes. This, though, I think is the absolute best one as far as the scope of everything. And the value of it, really awesome. My personal favorite is still the summer 2021, because for me, I loved everything in it. I used everything in it. They were all the colors I wanted. They were all the things that I wanted. I still use almost all of it. But it just happens to be this one is just not the things that I need. But as far as everything else, hands down, probably their best box. So well done, Lug. Good job. Really, really, really nice. I love everything. It is great. I'm so looking forward to seeing what the print box is. So that's it. And the only thing I'm going to say, the thing I'm a little tiny bit sad about, is I was a little bit sad that there was nothing farm animal print in here. There was a small part of me that was hoping it would be, and I'll tell you why. I was hoping that one item, but I guess that's why I didn't get the print. Sorry, because I didn't get the print, maybe I didn't see it. But if you remember, I'm just going to bring the box back. See the little farm animals here? See those, like not farm animals, the little mini farm. This is like a little country. I know at some point, I don't know where I saw that or when I heard it, but I think Lug is introducing some kind of farm animal line. And I was really hoping that when I saw this, I was like, hey, maybe that's a little sign that there's going to be some kind of farmage to come. And as you can see down here at the box, the bottom of the box, a little windmill there. So I was like, well, you know, there could be a farm sort of theme. Like there's an animal there. There's a dog, and there's like a weather vane with a chicken. There's a dragonfly. I was hoping maybe the dragonfly print was coming back. So there was a small part of me was hoping that maybe there was some kind of like farm thing in here. So I'm thinking maybe, what did I drop? Maybe the print box has a bunch of farm animals. So I can't wait to see what the print box offers. If there's any print guys who doesn't want theirs and I love theirs and they love mine, there's a swap going on for sure. So that's it. That's the video. It was really long. I'm really sorry. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time.